Well, bit of an overcast day today. I was planning on going back into Cradle Mountain to do a sunrise shoot, but the forecast, which as turned out was right, said lots of low-level cloud. So after a late start, I'm now heading towards Montezuma Falls. It's about a half-hour run, so we'll see what's waiting for us when we get there. I don't know whether it's low cloud or just fog, but anyway, it's not a bad drive. And I'll see you when I get to the falls. Well, back again, change of plans. Turned into Reynolds Falls, and it's blocked off. I can only assume, because it was a bit of an iffy dirt road, that the conditions have deteriorated for winter. So we've moved further down, and we're now heading towards Montezuma Falls. So as we get closer to there, I'll come back. Well, this is the turn off to Montezuma Falls. According to Mr. Google, it's about 6 kilometres. There's a little cloud all over the mountains there. Hasn't been too bad a drive. Anyway, see what's up the top here. Well, we've only got a few hundred metres to go. We're on to the real dirt stuff now. Be interesting to see if there's many people down here, because the weather's lousy. But what you run into is...
sharp right.
Okay, we'll get there. What you run into is people are here. Irrespective of the weather, they've got to play the tourist. Here we go, sharp right. A bit of water runoff. Oh, you can drive through here by the look of it. The gate's not closed. Although it says I'm only 200 metres away. I don't think there's any way of avoiding these potholes. Oh no, there's a few here. 2. So that means there's 3 fools out today.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh good, we are here. Well, after yesterday's big climb to Marion Lookout, I planned on taking it a little bit easier today. So I ferreted around and looked at the map and thought I'll go and look at Reynolds Falls. Well, I got right almost to the falls, and then the barrier was down, so they've got it all cut off. Now, the next step after that was Montezuma Falls, and a bit of a shock really, because it's a 3 hours return walk. Well, I've driven this far, so I'm going to do the walk. It says 10 kilometres. Anyway, we'll start the walk in here. It's quite a sort of, how would you describe it, spectacular entrance, as you'll see as we go past these posts. It's very similar to a thing I saw regarding Japan, except theirs was bamboo right down both sides, and just as the sun came up, it sort of lit the place up, However, you were fighting with about 1,000 other photographers who knew about it. But looks like there's only 2 cars here today. Anyway, we'll keep on going down the bottom. Well, so far, it's definitely a well-maintained path. I'm wondering whether it's really like this for the maintenance trucks to get in, because you can't drive into here. Well, the public can't. Got our first little bridge here on the way down. We're only a couple of 100 metres into the walk though at the moment. We'll look around the other side. Looks like a retaining wall built down there of some description. Maybe you can go down there. Anyway, this looks good leech territory. I only had one since I've been here, and that was actually in the place where I'm staying. I'm still heading down, making good time. Much easier than all those steps at Marion's Lookout. But really this is quite pretty. I think I've worked out why this path comes in that's vehicle wide. I've passed a lot of trees that have come down, especially on the high side there. I'd say with all the rain they eventually weaken and just fall, and they've most probably got to get trucks in to clear the path. Been going for just over half an hour now, and that should make me about a third of the way in. So if it's 5k each way, you can do the maths. Anyway, it's pretty easy because of this path. It's still spectacular. Anyway, see you at the next stop. Well, I've been going for about an hour now, so that's 2/3 of the way through. For those who couldn't do the maths last time, this makes it about 3.3 kilometres I've covered. So I've still got about 1.7 to go. It's not too hard though. It's been uphill now, most probably for half an hour. But at least it's not steps. Anyway, catch up with you later. Just talking to a fellow on the way back, a fellow photographer, and he was saying a lot of trees down in front of the fall, and upward we still go. A beautiful fern-lined path, and unlike Marion's Lookout, no steps. But this is good. Well, here's our first tree down across the path. Work our way through under here. I can hear the falls, so and have to work our way through all this. here I am, ready to go across the rickety bridge again. There was nothing down the other end, so I'll go to the other side of this, and I'm quite sure I saw a path going down, so I'll follow that and see where it goes. Glass is fogging up. All the way to the top. Well, here we go back again. There's another look at it. Even when I get to the bottom, assuming I can, I'm not going to be able to get all that in. This is the height to really shoot it at straight on. But I don't have camera straps, I take them off. Because you need to have that around your neck to make sure you didn't drop anything. Have a look down. That's what's underneath. Okay. Well, I think this might be the end of the road for this little duck. I'm not going to clamber over that. And then I have a look up here and there's more stuff over the path. That's unfortunate. Still a good walk though, still a good walk. Get back and have some lunch. Right. Let's see how this goes from here. Yeah, that looks good. I've got everything from those rocks at the bottom right to the very top. So we'll do a shot. Looks good. We'll do another focus. Two-second time that went well. Okay, pleased with that. And we'll bring this back over here. Right, this looks like a good spot, so we'll see what we can get here. In fact, I saw this when we were walking up to the Montezuma Falls, and I thought, call into there on the way back, but I could only see this little bit here. And I was pleasantly surprised when I got here and found there's all that up there. So This is good. Now, I might try and use that rock there in the foreground. If not, I'll step over to that. I might have to lower the tripod a bit anyway. So, see if we can get the camera out. Right. Might even be able to get away without a neutral density filter. Although I'll most probably put a polarizer on there to get rid of some of the glare. Let's have a look at this. Oh no. Oh, I still need the polarizer. I'll take a shot before I put the polarizer on. Oh, nice. Might just turn that in a bit. Just lift this up a little bit so we get some of the ferns in the back. Focus again, and I'll get the polarizer. Well, let's see how this goes. We've put the polarizer on, and I'll just check. Okay, I've turned it half off because I don't want to kill it all black. And I've just taken the glare off the rocks over there. Okay, refocus. That's nice. Yep, I like that. Especially that's coming in from that angle there. I might get down on those rocks so I can include some of that. Okay, let's get down here. This is good. See how that is. I've just backed off or increased the polarizer. Yeah, that's nice. Might see how this goes up here. Okay. 2-second timer. Oh, that looks good. I really like that. Very good. This is good. It was worthwhile pulling in. Well, we've reached the end of the trail. It's been a good day. Had to work coming back though, but still not as bad as yesterday. There's the beast. All waiting for a trip back to Cradle Mountain. See you on the next one.